Welcome on into WWL Day 2 of Saints minicamp coverage. Steve Geller along with Mike Detillier, Bobby Hebert. Bobby, obviously today, another matchup we get to see, that competition for QB2. What was your impressions, I guess, Spencer Rattler having another rough outing?
Well, he did not in 7-on-7. That's the best he's thrown the ball, Steve. Were you watching today?
But I was going to say he had a pick, though, again.
Yeah, but that was later. You have to, come on, you got to look at the glass half full instead of half empty.
One play and clear.
Yeah, once snap and clear. So, no, but that he took advantage of taking reps of the twos. That 7-on-7 drill, now he was a little high, he's a little nervous maybe at the beginning to Cedric Wilson on one of them. But he won to St. Brown and one to Holker. But that was two nice, tight throws. And Jeff Duncan and I was talking about that. That might be the best session. Like, they do 7-on-7, they do team, that Spencer Rattler has had so far, counting the OTAs and minicamp. But, Steve, like you said, yes, he did come up with an interception later in a team period to Lattimore.
Right.
Forrest and Lattimore was showing a lot of emotion, so that's a good thing. Hayner also threw an interception, though.
First one at camp.
Against
these off-season workouts.
Yeah, the safety, the rookie from TCU, what's his name? Bradford? Millard Bradford. So Hayner threw a pick there, but I thought their defense bounced back compared to what they did yesterday. You're not giving up really long, explosive touchdowns. Now, the offense ended on a good note with the 2-minute drill. And the score was, it was actually, I'm looking at the scoreboard, it was 23-28.
Right.
The Saints lose. So they scored a touchdown, and then they went for two, and they made it. So now, because if you don't make it, you got a 1-point lead. If you make it, the kick, you got a 2-point lead. So why not go for two? So they had a 3-point lead. So obviously, at least you got a field goal if you're going into overtime. But that's when you could just see Derek Carr, who he trusts when you're trying to move the chains. He hit Kamara. The very first play was a screen. That was an 8 or 10-yard gain. And then check down or just hitting Taysom Hill. Bang. 3 straight throws, 3 straight catches. And on the they ended up scoring on a touchdown. Now, that was a mismatch with the defense because I said, that's when as an offense, you'd say, well, I like this coverage. Carl Grandiston ended up on Alvin Kamara. Well, there's no way in the world that Carl Grandiston should ever be able to cover Alvin Kamara. Right. He ended up was wide open, ended up scoring a touchdown, and in a 2-point play, they hit Rashid Shaheed. So even though the defense bounced back from yesterday, the first minicamp practice, I thought the offense bounced back. The defense bounced back today, but the offense finished strong for 2 minutes.
Mike, speaking about the offense, I know you kind of mentioned to me really an emphasis on getting the ball over the middle.
Yeah, and we've seen it every practice, but today that was a big emphasis on getting the ball over the middle. And think about today's game. You spread out across the field, east-west, 3 receivers, flex tight end. Where's it open? Over the middle. You don't have a lot of people there. And you see them trying to take advantage of that with a lot of spread formations and either getting the ball to a wide receiver, tight end, or running back over the middle. I agree with Bob. I thought from all the sessions I've seen, this was Spencer Rattler's best outing.
I was too hard on him for the interception.
Okay. I watched him when he threw the interception. He was tippy-toed on that throw. Yeah. He was up on his toes, and he threw it. And boy, Marshawn read it and picked it off. He also had another pass breakup. Goes to show you, he's a number 1 corner in this league. Man, Marshawn Lattimore, he's a difference maker out on the field. The other guy, too, and I know we've talked about it, is Willie Gay, his speed. And watching him on one play, it was kind of a little bit of a play-action fake, and he took 1 step forward, realized it was a pass, and how quickly he jetted back in coverage. No, Willie Gay can flat-out run. But that play showed he's aggressive. He's going to make a mistake here and there, but he's also going to make up for it with his speed.
We will be tuning in for more of our mandatory minicamp coverage on Sports Talk tonight. We'll be on from 4 to 8 o'clock. We'll get into the Cajun Cannons notebooks and more sound from the day. Dennis Allen, Joe Woods, and more. Steve Geller, Mike Detillier, Bobby Hebert.
All right, who dat? Go Saints.
Who dat?